This lesson will demonstrate how to add questions and items to events in Sourcing Director. Adding questions and items are critical tasks to complete when creating new sourcing events. To learn about how to create a new sourcing event and all of the other tasks involved, please view the video titled Creating Events. While creating or editing the sourcing event, click on Questions from the Configuration Wizard on the left side of the screen to begin adding questions to your event. Questions can be organized into pages to help sequence and structure their delivery to the supplier. To add a new page, click on Add or Import, then choose Add Question Page from the drop-down menu. Within pages, questions can be organized into groups as well. A question group can be added from the same Add or Import drop-down menu. To edit or delete groups on a page, click on the Manage Groups drop-down menu. There are several ways to add questions to the event. Pull them from a library, create them from scratch, or import from a file. To create a question from scratch, click on Add Question, and then Add New Question from the drop-down menu. First, enter the question text and then choose a response type. Some questions only require the supplier to type in text or number. You may want to provide a list of options to choose from as well. You can also choose to ask suppliers to upload a file or choose a date. This checkbox decides if the question is required to answer or not. Finally, you could attach a file that would help the suppliers provide an answer to this question. Click Save Changes to add this new question to the sourcing event. Frequently used questions can be stored in and imported from a library. Click on the Add Question button and choose Add Question from Library in the drop-down menu. First, select which library you'd like to add the questions from, and then select which question page or question group to pull from. Simply check which questions to add to your event and click Add Selected Questions. Adding items to a sourcing event is similar to adding questions. Click on the Items section of the Configuration Wizard to get started. Notice there are two tabs at the top of the screen for items: Product Line Items and Service Line Items. This helps differentiate between products and services, but both sections operate in the same way. Just like questions, items can be added from scratch, pulled from a library, or imported from a file. To add a new item, click on Add Product Line Item, then choose Add New Item from the drop-down menu. A pop-up window will appear to populate the information about the item. Name, quantity, and unit of measure will always be required for each item. Once all of the new item information is populated, click on Save Changes to add the new item to the sourcing event. To add a frequently used item from a library, click on the Add Product Line Item button, then choose Add Item from Library. First, select which library and which group within that library you'd like to pull items from. Next, click on each item that you'd like to add to the event. The Display Order section decides which group the items belong in to help sequence and structure the items in the sourcing event. Click Add Selected Items to add the items to your event. Similar to questions, items can be organized into groups. To add a new group, click on Add or Import, then choose Add Item Group from the drop-down menu. To edit or delete groups, click on the Manage Groups drop-down menu. Again, the Service Line Items tab has all of the same options and actions as the Product Line Items section. Separating the two types of items helps to organize and report from sourcing events in Sourcing Director. This concludes the lesson for how to add questions and items into Sourcing Director events. Thank you for watching.